Two Westlawn Middle School students are being held at the Tuscaloosa County Juvenile Detention Center after one of them brought a gun to school Monday and the other took it from the first student's backpack. Chelsea Barton joined us now live from the school with more on this disturbing information. Chelsea, what can you tell us?
Lynn, you're right, but a huge sigh of relief for anyone affiliated with Westlawn Middle School. Thankfully, that loaded handgun that was brought to school here in the backpack of a student on Monday was located by authorities and no one was injured. So good news there. A 12-year-old female student told police she brought the gun to school in her backpack because she'd been bullied here at Westlawn Middle School. She discovered the gun was missing from her backpack just after school dismissed on Monday afternoon. She then became afraid and did alert a teacher that the gun was missing. Since school was over for the day then, most students had left at that point or were leaving then, but the classroom in question where that backpack was put on lockdown at that point. The gun was found in the possession of a 14-year-old male student a short time later. Both of those students were charged with certain persons forbidden to possess a firearm, and they were both placed in the Tuscaloosa County Juvenile Detention Center. The male student actually tacked on an additional charge, tampering with evidence. Lieutenant Tina Richardson with Tuscaloosa Police Department told me this situation is extremely troubling. That loaded weapon was in the possession of two different children inside of Westlawn Middle School for the entire school day on Monday. We've seen tragedies unfold at schools all around the country under circumstances just like what could have happened right here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama at Westlawn Middle School on Monday.
There's other ways to handle conflicts other than resulting to violence or carrying weapons. You know, you can talk it out. There's several things that they can do. They can talk it out with that person to come to some type of resolution that it's okay to disagree with each other, just respect each other and move on, just forget about the idea altogether. There are several things that could have been done that was not taken.
We actually came back here to Westlawn Middle School as school was letting out today and spoke with several parents and guardians. They're still troubled by what happened here on Monday.
I'm just not comfortable knowing that my child was still at school all day. I found out through a voicemail message. Is there any way you would want to find out that a gun was on campus for your child through a voicemail message?
Nobody's safe nowhere. I can be sitting in the car and somebody can, so nobody's safe. I just hope that people doesn't freak out and just start to, randomly shooting people. So that's the only thing you can praise and hope that things work out. Put God first and everything else will follow.
And the question now, of course, is how do we keep something like this from happening again? Well, Lieutenant Richardson with TPD did tell me that security has been increased these last couple of days, extra police presence here on campus, and students have actually had to enter through the main entrance through a metal detector. Now, no word on how that 12-year-old girl got the gun initially to bring to school. That's still under investigation. Another bit of information for you. This isn't the only time recently a gun has been brought to one of our schools here in Tuscaloosa. Recently, a student at Central High School just down the road from where we are now, he brought a gun to school. It was located. Authorities took him into custody as well. No one was injured there, and he is also at Tuscaloosa County Juvenile Detention Center. We're live in Tuscaloosa tonight. I'm Chelsea Barton, WVUA 23 News.